People who became rich. What changed about how people treated you? When I was 15, my parents cleaned rooms at the Desert Star Motel off Highway 50 in Nevada. Every Saturday, I'd help them strip beds and scrub showers for $8 an hour under the table. The manager, Mr. Klein, treated us like furniture. He'd walk right past my mom in the hallway without looking at her. When my dad asked about getting paid on time, Klein would say, "You're lucky to have work at all," and go back to his office. One time during a slow month, he threatened to report my parents just to watch my mom's face go pale. I remember wanting to punch him, but my dad grabbed my shoulder and said, "Not worth it." I hated that place so much I could taste it. I got a scholarship to the University of Texas at Austin for engineering, worked my tail off, graduated, and started a software company that made scheduling tools for hospitals. By 24, I sold it for $23 million. First thing I did after the money hit my account was look up the Desert Star. It was falling apart, barely running, and for sale at $890,000. I bought it cash that week. Everyone back home thought I'd flip it into some boutique hotel or tear it down for a gas station. Instead, I kept it exactly the same. Same ugly brown carpet, same squeaky beds, same neon sign out front. But I changed one thing. The cleaning staff now made $28 an hour with full health insurance and profit sharing. I renamed the place Rosa's Inn after my mom. She cried when she saw the sign. 6 months later, someone named Roger Klein applied for a housekeeping job. I saw the name and my stomach dropped. I pulled up his resume. Same guy. He'd been fired from 3 motels since Desert Star shut down. Now he was 61 and desperate. Part of me wanted to ignore the application. The other part wanted to see his face when he realized who owned the place. I hired him. His first day, I watched from the office as he clocked in. He looked older, more tired. My manager, Vanessa, handed him his uniform. He stared at the name tag that said Rosa's Inn for a long time. When he passed me in the hallway, he stopped. "Do I know you?" he asked. I just smiled. "I used to work here a long time ago." He nodded and kept walking. For 3 months, Roger cleaned rooms, took out trash, scrubbed toilets. I never said a word to him beyond basic instructions. Vanessa told me he was quiet, showed up on time, didn't complain. One afternoon, he was wiping down a mirror in room 12, the same room I used to clean with my mom, and he just stood there staring at his reflection. Then one day, he figured it out. We were in the break room, and he saw an old photo on the wall from 2008. My parents standing in front of the motel with me between them. I was wearing my high school soccer jersey. Roger went white. He looked at the photo, then at me, then back at the photo. "You're the kid," he whispered. I nodded. "Yeah, I used to be invisible here." Everything changed after that. Suddenly, Roger wanted to be my best friend, asked if I wanted to grab lunch, called me boss in this weird friendly tone, started talking about his grandkids and how hard life had been. One morning, he knocked on my office door with a coffee. "Thought you might need this, buddy." I didn't drink it. Week later, he asked if there were any supervisor positions opening up, said he had management experience and could really help grow the place. I told him the truth. "I believe in second chances, Roger, but you don't get promoted for pretending the past didn't happen." His face went red. He started to say something, stopped, then walked out. The next day, he quit, left his uniform on Vanessa's desk with a note that said, "This isn't a good fit." My mom asked me if I felt bad. I told her no. The people who used to ignore her now wore name tags with her name on them. That was enough.